Welcome back to TB Sports 27. It is week 9 in our fantasy draft NFL ESPN 2K5. We just did a bunch of stuff off camera. We were looking around, couldn't find Aaron Rodgers in the game. Must be next year. SK Money wants 2K back in the worst way. But we're going to hit the road. We're going to head to Detroit to take on the Detroit Lions 2-5. Our Washington Commanders have won back-to-back games after a slow start. You could not ask for a slower start from a team here, going 1-4 and not scoring any points. But the last 2 weeks, coming out of the bye week, we have come to play and we have won back-to-back games, 2 in a row. Continuing on, we've had some tough opponents. Look at this, all winning record teams. And then we lost to the teams with with bad records. So we got the Detroit Lions up next, 2-5. Washington Commanders. Let's jump into it. All right, let's see what unis we got. Okay, we could go. How do we want to play this one? We can go with the black outline, which I like the black and blue. SK Money is here. I like the black and blue, but I know a lot of people like the traditional, the Barry Sanders style right there. I kind of prefer that. They got a little more flair to them. I like the blue face mask too. We got silver, the silver numbers. We got Thanksgiving style. Black face mask. They can wear white. Or that's all silver at home. What do you think? Should we go old school, SK, or should we go with the black outline? I'll let you make the official call. What do we want to wear here? I think just traditional. Unless we want to wear all white. Ooh, we can go yellow. We haven't done yellow yet. We can switch it up and wear yellow. Wear the yellow pants. We'd have to wear the gray face mask, though. I prefer the yellow face mask. We can go yellow helmets. We can go throwback style. We can go all white. Old school. All right, so SK is going to say old school, so there we go. And for us, let's go yellow. We'll go yellow in this game. We haven't worn the yellow look all year. Would that be considered I guess, well, the jersey's kind of different. I don't know if that'd be considered one of our throwbacks. Because, if we're doing NFL rules, you can only wear a throwback 2 times, 3 times, 2 times in a year, and then 1 alternate uni. So, oh yeah, they got them all. They even got the road throwback unis, which Madden has not given us in years. Like, you can get the creamsicle away jerseys, which you don't have. The only downside to this game is they lock the home and away jerseys behind home and away. So if I wanted to wear burgundy with white pants on the road, you couldn't do it. There's no option for that because it's locked behind the home team, them being home. So yeah, let's do it. Let's do yellow, and we're going to let Chris Berman bring you guys into the game. We'll be back in just a moment. Here's Chris.
Hi there, I'm Chris Berman. Up next on ESPN, he took over as a starter in Week 2 last year, proceeded to throw for more yards than anyone in the NFC. Can Mark Bolger keep this offense running at high speed? Redskins, Lions, now! At high speed.
Still fans making their way through the turnstiles. They'll be just in time to catch the start of this game. Hi there, I'm Dan Stevens, and welcome to Ford Field. My associate is Peter O'Keefe. Peter, both of these teams are expecting solid play from their linebacking core.
Well, as well they should, Dan. Both teams have a talented cast of linebackers who have the speed and strength to really make their presence known on the field. The Redskins possess a group of linebackers who really know how to read the handoff, shed blockers, and stuff the run. Most folks don't realize how difficult it is to do that. The Lions have a gang of linebackers who dish out punishment all game long. When I think about one of those guys putting a hit on me, it makes chills.
All right, Derek Brooks, the Tampa Bay Buccaneer Hall of Fame legend, lining up against your Washington Commanders, wearing the yellow for the first time this season. And every time we play the Detroit Lions, kind of brings back, warm memories, because that's who we played with on Madden 12. For over 15 seasons, we played with the Detroit Lions. and we took them to 3 Super Bowls, winning one of them. We did it with our Utah Utes quarterback. And coming back to Ford Field is just a place we played a lot of football in Madden 12. So here we go. Commanders and Lions, Washington, trying to win 3 games in a row. As there you see, that is a known glitch in this game. For those of you that are watching, I know we got SK Money in the chat. That is a known glitch that this game will have sometimes quarterbacks and linemen return kicks. It's very strange. So this is a great game, but it is not without its flaws, which is part of the reason we're doing our rules where the computer controls all the front office stuff, because there is a glitch in this game as well in the draft where they will only draft certain players in the first round, and it kind of gives your team an unfair advantage. So that's why we're doing it where the computer will do all the front office stuff, so it'll be an unfair advantage for everybody at the same time. So Commanders, Lions, Carson Palmer lined up, and interestingly enough, that also brings back flashbacks because when we had a couple seasons where Josh Freeman in our Madden 12 Detroit Lions got hurt, Carson Palmer was the backup, and he came in and won a couple of games for us in those seasons. So just seeing Carson Palmer, for most people, Carson Palmer in Lions blue is not going to mean anything, but for me, seeing Carson Palmer in the Detroit blue definitely brings back some memories, and he is rocking right now, just rolling down the field, rock and roll, with a couple of nice throws, couple of nice possessions, and that's much better than what the Green Bay Packers did, who we just played last week, where Trent Green had quite a terrible season. Travis Taylor of the Detroit Lions. And that one is tipped up, and that was the story. If you guys didn't see the Green Bay Packers game, that was the story of the Green Bay Packers, was the amount of tipped passes. Our secondary came up, and Trent Green just couldn't get anything going in that game because our corners, our safeties, did a whole lot of damage. So the Detroit Lions not coming into this one. They got the look at that. They got black face masks. I think that's a little glitch. So we've seen 2 glitches. If we wear our 70th anniversary throwbacks, the arrowhead, the spear logo is upside down on the graphics. And for the Detroit Lions throwbacks, I call them the Barry Sanders era uniforms, they got black face masks, which is not accurate. So how about that? How about a little glitch?
Had a chance for a mid-range completion back there, but he just couldn't connect. No catch.
4th and 5. Yeah, yellow pants again. That's right, yeah. The the Green Bay Packers wore the yellow pants, of course, per tradition, and we're wearing them for the first time here. So T.O. is going to let that bounce into the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Todd Sauerbrunn, how about that?
The Redskins will start this drive at their own 20-yard line.
Down, set, green, 66.
They are going to throw the ball to begin the game, and Mark Bolger just gets batted around. Hugh Douglas, 10 years. What a vet. That's another name that doesn't stick out to me. We had to look up Williams' name in the last stream, and this is another one. But, I mean, 10 years in the NFL. So 2nd and 17 after that sack. Kind of burns the Commanders here. And that will be incomplete. Is that Roy Williams? Peanut Tillman. Oh, man. Peanut Tillman. He might be punching the football out. We got to watch for Peanut Tillman. SK Money, are you a big Peanut Tillman guy? 3rd and 17. 3rd and long. And Terrell Owens. We got a challenge. That's incomplete, right? Tillman did recover that. I'm not even going to wait. We're immediately throwing the challenge flag on this one. No question.
is their first challenge of the game.
The flag, yes. The flag is out, Dan.
Still have one challenge left.
I think it's obvious.
If the receiver established possession before he lost the ball. Remember,
No, but they gave us the touchdown, remember? And SK wants the flag, Dan wants the flag. They gave us the touchdown last time on this same play, but this time, yes, overturned.
He likes the call, and you sort of have a feeling that he knew it all along.
But well, that was third down, so we got to punt it away anyway.
To punt it away.
Fourth and seven. That sack just kind of set us way back. Yes, first challenge of the day. One.
Puts it away.
Joe Gibbs.
Fields the punt at the 49. Tackled at the 47.
Chris Jenkins got swarmed by the kicking team before he got very far. That nice punt pretty
Look at
much
this field position for the Detroit Lions.
Their last drive stall out at the end. We'll see if they can keep momentum throughout this one, which starts at the 47.
Carson Palmer steps up. He's completing passes a lot. So we're getting to the end of a Utah Utes college football season. Just a couple more games there. And, second year Carson Palmer. Man, that's a young man. I think of him, especially being an Arizona Cardinals fan, an old veteran, but he was just a young man cutting his teeth in the NFL right here. Obviously, we're going to be halfway through the NFL season here. This is week 9, and we got our Denver Broncos franchise on Madden 20. We're going to get to the end of those seasons, and then we're going to keep playing Utah football, but we're going to switch out of 2K5 and Madden 20, and we're going to jump into our second season of the RXFL, which is our Legends Relocation League, and we're going to bring back Arena Football on the Xbox. We had started it over on PS2, and we didn't end up finishing it, and I'm going to switch back to the Xbox version, and we're going to reboot it like Arena Football is rebooting in real life. We're going to say that our Kansas City Brigade went out of business or something. We'll have to figure out a replacement team for them as well, because the Kansas City KC, God, the Lions looking good on offense.
On the play, and that will bring up first down.
What team should we play? We'll figure it out when we get there. And I want an interesting thing I want to know too. Should we do just the teams that are in the Arena Football game, or should we try to match the real life Arena Football season that's coming back with all the new teams, the Washington Wolfpack and the Iowa Rampage that have a really cool logo? Go check it out, Arena Football. The Washington Wolfpack logo looks really cool too. Chicago Rusher back. The New Orleans Voodoo. Great logo. I don't really like the uniforms, though. The purple and red was classic. Looks like they're going with a black and gold look. Quite a change for the former New Orleans Voodoo. And now the Louisiana Voodoo.
Third down and 4 wideouts in the game.
Carson Palmer.
Throws a beauty to the right side.
That's incomplete.
This one is incomplete.
They're slinging the ball, though, these Detroit Lions. That was third down. And they're going to kick a field goal.
Where the pass was going, and he stopped it. Incomplete.
It seemed like the defense read that one from the beginning, and they forced incompletion with relative ease.
Beautiful call by the D coordinator.
It'll be 4th down. They take the lead.
Jeff Reed has little trouble pooching this one through. Let's see it again. Yep, he knows that you aren't allowed to miss many of those in this league.
There's the signal, and we're ready. Reed kicks this one away.
So the Lions strike first.
Fields the kickoff at the 3.
And at some point, I mean, it's good they only got 3 points, but we got to start matching blow for blow here, because the way they're slinging the ball, the way Carson Palmer's coming out here with this fury, we're going to be in a bad situation here. Mark Bolger, Carson Palmer, Corey Dillon, nice handoff there to the outside, stiff arm Dillon. That was a good solid 13, 14-yard run by Corey Dillon. 15 yards. That was his first carry of the football game. Going to the outside. Now the other side. Dillon. Stiff arm again. Look at Corey Dillon. And don't get stiff-armed yourself by missing out on the action. If you want to get some peanuts or a cup of coffee, there you go. Support TB Sports 27. If you like what you see, follow with us on Twitch. When we go live, subscribe and thumbs up on YouTube. Follow us on Twitter to know when we're going live. And support the channel on Patreon, Streamlabs, and Ko-Fi. Appreciate you guys. 2nd and 5 up the gut. Maybe that's what we need to do after that first drive of just getting driven backwards. At some point, I want to start seeing some current stats. Quit showing me last season. We're in week 9. I don't want to see any last season stats. 3rd and inches. Maybe this is where SK would call the quarterback sneak. It's going to be a first down, and a big first down to our Patreon supporters. The MVPs of TB Sports 27. You can score a first down by becoming a supporter of TB Sports on Patreon. We got to do another Patreon goal. We were doing the AEW Fight Forever goal. Maybe we can do another. If there's some game that a lot of people want us to get or something, maybe we can do a nice goal. There's Terrell Owens. And if we hit our goal, we can play it with you guys on the channel.
Terrell Owens catches this one easily with no one around to stop him. Where was the defense?
Here comes the counter. Here comes the counter.
So looking like final play of the first quarter here. Play action fake. Bulger goes way back. And a dangerous throw that falls to the turf. And that is how the first quarter comes to an end at Ford Field.
Smack that pass away. Great D.
That had potential for some yards, Peter, but the defense was on top of it and shut it down.
Good denial there.
2nd down coming up. And that'll do it for quarter number 1. The Lions with a small lead, 3-0.
We got to get that completion percentage figured out for Mark Bulger. He's always like chasing those completions. T.O. though, coming up with some massive receptions in this game.
And a whole lot more.
Commanders getting hyped up on the sideline.
Great job here battling 3.
Can you feel it? Is this going to be a 3-game winning streak, which would put us back at 500 after starting off 1-4? We would be back at 500 now. We'll see if they show us the standings for our conference. Woo! The touchdown to INT ratio for Mark Bulger, not ideal, but done enough. I mean, he was gonna be toast. He was gonna be Dunyan rings for JP Lossman, but he lives to fight another day after back-to-back successful outings. Corey Dillon. The Lions forget to set the edge, and it's a touchdown for the Washington Commanders.
Corey Dillon sticks close to his blockers here. And it pays off.
He gets the touchdown, Peter, and that was a very nice play.
Definitely.
Watch your assignment, D. Watch your assignment.
No win, so this should be, I mean, for all the field goals that Morton Anderson was was shagging around last week. 9-play, 80-yard drive. Eat your heart out, Carson Palmer. Come on.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Anderson kicks it off. Jenkins fields it all the way back at the line.
Number 77 on the kick return. Look, I call it out. I call out Madden when they're glitchy. There you see the Lions. We beat up Green Bay, beat up Chicago. Maybe we need to just move to the NFC North. Can we petition to be in the NFC North? We might be better off. We're undefeated against the NFC North so far this season. In fact, we might win 3 in a row. We still got the Vikings to come later on. But hopefully we'll see our standings. If not, I'll try to take a look at our standings after this.
The one to touch the football was him.
A nice defensive play will give him his second batted ball of the game.
Yeah, great read there.
Second down with the tight end.
Carson Palmer. And that one gets knocked away. Nice job by Palmer. You know, didn't feel the pressure. Stepped up in the pocket.
He just couldn't connect. No catch.
Delivered.
His second
But it
drop.
falls incomplete. And
Be happy with that. Sometimes the ball bounces your way, and sometimes it.
here we go. 3rd and 10.
Palmer rifles it out.
And again, boy, our corners the last couple of weeks. I mean, they almost let. There's old Steve Mariucci.
In prime position,
Mooch.
got away that football before the receiver even had a shot at it.
Our corners the last 2 weeks against these teams.
The punt after the 3 and out.
They've been a nightmare for quarterbacks.
Sauerbrunn gets the ball and pummels this one deep. Owens fields it at the 20.
Oh, 15 yards. Come on. Incidental? Are you kidding me?
Rodgers back.
How was that an incidental?
It was kind of iffy. That's a 5-yard penalty and a right call.
The Redskins will start this first play of the drive at their 40-yard line.
That might have been one of the worst calls I've ever seen, and I watched the Cardinals and Browns game this year. There are some bad calls. There's been some rough calls that have gotten my teams the last couple of. I'm all fed up. I mean, my God, I mean, not that it would have mattered in that game, but there were some calls in that one. A roughing the passer. There was a pass interference that was, I don't know, but that was. I mean, how was that incidental? There's T.O. coming up there. I mean, I've had dust-ups at the grocery store that were more aggressive than that they called incidental.
That was one heck of a throw.
A nice gain, and they easily convert on 3rd down.
Yeah, that was
T.O. continues to be the guy here in this game.
First down, 2 wide
3 catches. That was a good draft pick for this team got. Terrell Owens. Bulger. Incomplete. Looking for Cronwell.
This one and forces the incompletion.
Michael Lewis managed to disrupt things. He got in there and he smacked that pass away. Great D.
That had potential for some yards, Peter, but the defense was on top of it and shut it down.
Play fake. T.O. open again. First down.
And the catch is made well past the markers for a first down.
Nick Ferguson lets the ball carrier get past the markers and a bunch more.
4 catches, 73 yards. There's those numbers again for Mark Bulger. Completion percentage is awful. Interceptions are awful. Getting it done. He's no Andrew Cross, though.
Bring up 2nd down.
Maybe I'm just terrible at quarterback. Between Andrew Cross and Madden, between this, I guess Tom Brady III's got good stats.
Tight end.
We haven't thrown an interception yet in this one. Bulger just took a sack from our kick returner in Detroit.
Chris Jenkins gets the sacks deep in the pocket.
Janky
That's
Chris.
a sizable loss. Watch this.
Not a whole lot that he can do about that.
Back, way back. Great defensive play.
That'll be his first sack of the game.
So 3rd and 12, 3rd and long here, in field goal range. There he is again. Terrell Owens, 5th catch. They have no answers for T.O. You can see what Terrell Owens has done. 41 catches for 704, 3 touchdowns on the year.
Get your hands up! Get 'em up!
And we're about to have our 3rd consecutive game of hitting more than 7 points, which would be quite an accomplishment for this Commanders team.
Didn't get very far on that last play.
We'll see if we can get some fades. All right, we're going to give you the inside scoop here. Clark might be open. I'm looking for Clark. If not, I might scramble around and see about T.O., but let's see. Oh, he's there. He's there. What? Wait. Why'd he cut? Yeah. He was supposed to go to the corner. Are you kidding me? Did he get bumped? Why? Why'd he cut back? That was supposed to be a fade to the corner. You guys saw the play. That's unacceptable. That was unacceptable. 3rd and goal. Oh my God, you gotta be freaking kidding me. 13 interceptions from Mark Bulger this year.
Fred Smoot comes away with the football and possession for his squad. Watch this again. See, the offense got a piece of it, just enough to tip it right into his hands.
Boy, that was a head to come away with his first interception of the game.
Yeah, you gotta love D like that.
All right, defense got to buckle down. Yeah, unreal. We were supposed to break double digits again. We'll hit the 2-minute warning here at Ford Field.
Larry Chester targeted the ball carrier early. Didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
Larry Chester. There it is. There's your 2-minute warning. We're going to do a crib episode. Maybe at the end of the season we'll do a crib episode. And we'll just see what all we can buy with the credits we got from the year. I don't know what kind of crib I'll build yet. Commanders, I guess. I don't remember. Do you buy individually by the team? Or do you buy like a poster and then you get all 32 teams? I don't remember. Do you remember the crib SK money? Did you have a big crib setup? Oh my God, that was almost a pick 6. Well, those ball hawking corners for the Commanders showing up again. And pending Sauerbrun's punt, we'll be in a good situation here, field position wise.
We sure have. We'll see if they can keep it up though.
They got boring. They got boring like banners around the field. Do I have any super? You mean in this game? Or in general? Like what? In this game, this is the first year we're doing this. This is year 1. Previously, I won a bunch of Super Bowls with the Broncos, like growing up. I wonder if I still have that music video. I made a music video. There'd be copyrighted music, so I might have to edit that out. He takes the sack, and that's probably going to kill our hopes. But I had Donovan McNabb on the Denver Broncos, and we won a bunch of Super Bowls. I think we won 5 of them with Donovan McNabb. I'll have to see if I have that old music video, and I have to take the music out or put generic music. It might be on a hard drive somewhere. Oh my God. But, yeah, I did win a bunch of Super Bowls with the Denver Broncos. That would be interesting if I can find that old video. It might still be on Facebook. 'Cause I remember putting it on Facebook. But anyway, to give you a really long answer to your question, this is the first year we're doing this with the Commanders. So no Super Bowls. But in my growing up childhood with the Broncos, I remember winning a bunch. I think I did some other seasons because I remember doing some seasons with the Cardinals. But I don't think I won any Super Bowls with them, so... Yeah, it'd be interesting if I can find that music video. I think I can replace the music in YouTube.
Yeah, and he's starting to look a little frustrated down there too.
Or let me see if it's on my Facebook. That'd be funny. I'll tag. I'll send it and I'll be like, here it is. Here's my Broncos team, because I remember really liking that Broncos team because of all the Super Bowls we had won. So I remember making the music video of it back in the day.
Aggressive D.
Sauerbrunn takes the long snap and pummels this one deep.
Let's see, I am looking on Facebook.
At the 11.
Do they have like a thing for videos?
Terrell Owens returns for
Oh, I'd probably have to go deep down albums. Video, let's see. How old would this be if this is on Facebook? 41 seconds, we're just gonna run it. I don't see it on Facebook, so I don't know. Oh, wait, let's see how, we're still loading. Facebook's slowly loading. I mean, Dylan trying to get us into field goal range here. Oh my god, it is on Facebook. What year did I upload that? Does it say? I'm gonna have to send that off. I'm gonna try to re-upload it onto YouTube without the copyrighted music. Yeah, it says the music is indestructible by Disturbed. I don't know why I ran the ball. I wasn't paying attention. I wanted to throw it to try to get into field goal range. That's funny. It doesn't have a year on it though. Oh my god. And they're going to get a field goal out of that. Jeez Louise. 3 interceptions. I just sent SK Money. Check your Facebook. I just sent you the Denver Broncos music video from my old... This is like old school. What year did I post that? It doesn't have a year to it. I'll see if I can upload that onto YouTube.
And we'll see if they can get back on track here. This time begins at the 24-yard line.
Oh, here it is. 2009. February 26, 2009 is when I posted that video for my Denver Broncos. Yeah, here it is. This is my Broncos team I put together through years and years of signings and drafting. 5-time Super Bowl champions. I can't believe I remember 5-time Super Bowl champions. All right, well, for everyone that's listening, that's a bit of a teaser. I'll try to put the video on Facebook without the copyrighted music. Here's Chris Berman, and then we'll be getting ready for the second half. So don't forget, come back for the second half, Twitch, YouTube, and everything. But here's Chris Berman for the halftime show.
Welcome, everybody, to the ESPN Halftime Show. I'm Chris Berman. Now we'll look at our halftime comparison. And as you can see, total yards definitely tell the story thus far. The Redskins should be way ahead on the scoreboard, but somehow they've let their opponent hang with them. Let's see if they can change things in the second half. Let's get started in this one early in the first quarter. Carson Palmer would find his target on this one. The Lions midway through the first, this time at the 35. Kevin Barlow would find an opening here, and he was off. That set up a 30-yard field goal. The Skins trying to answer back. Skins trailing by 3. Corey Dillon let his big old offensive line pave the way on this one. They take their first lead of the game and are now up by 4. Redskins middle of the second. Fred Smoot shows some great awareness here as he gets himself into position to pick this one off. Skins up 7-3. Dante Wesley would come up with the big play to kill a drive as he was able to step in front of a wayward pass for an INT. Redskins late into the second quarter, ball at their own 34. Fred Smoot was in the right place at the right time, as his interception was a possible momentum shifter. And that's where we'll leave this one. Lions are down, but still in it, 7-3. Today's halftime hero has turned in an incredible performance thus far. Corey Dillon has played like a man possessed. So that does it for our halftime report. We'll send you back now to the second half of this one. Dan Stevens and Peter O'Keefe are there. Gentlemen.
Thanks, Boomer, and welcome back to our broadcast presented in ESPN Game Sound. Designed and developed in collaboration with Dolby, the leader in surround sound technology.